boiled.
We've toiled.
And cooked up a storm in our humble kitchen.
Now we invite you on a gastronomical tour of KZN.
As we encounter the culinary genius of various chefs at our favorite restaurants in the province.
So join us on this journey as we traverse our beautiful province, right here on Love at First Bite.
Hello and welcome to Love at First Bite. I'm Kubeshan Naidu.
And I'm Kamsala Naidu.
Yes, and we have a wonderful surprise lined up for you here today. We've got some wonderful meals that we're going to cook, but we also have a very special guest who we'll introduce just now.
Yes, but can we talk about what we're doing first?
Yes, let's go for it.
All right, so we're doing today a wonderful rack of lamb.
Wow, I like racks.
I know. And in fact, Kubeshan loves spare ribs.
Who's Kubeshan?
You.
Why are you speaking about me in the third person? I'm here.
Are you here?
Yeah.
Okay. So Kubeshan loves spare ribs. And so today we have a beautiful rack of lamb, as you can see here. And we're going to start with this because it's going to take a bit of time to cook and to become lovely and tender.
So basically this is the main meal that we're starting with because we're taking a while with it.
That's right.
Right.
And we are serving this with a wonderful mushroom risotto.
Okay, sounds interesting.
So mushroom risotto and this rack of lamb.
Wow.
And we're also going to have a lovely gem squash filled with some creamy corn.
I remember gem squash as a kid.
Yes.
It's full that and you eat it and you want to spit it out, but your mom will make sure that you eat the gem squash because it's good for you.
Is it good for you? But I actually read somewhere that it literally has got no nutrition.
Serious?
It's one of those kinds of foods that just provide roughage.
So my mother was basically torturing me with gem squash.
She was indeed.
Oh,
Your mother doesn't like you.
She doesn't like you too.
I knew that was coming. All right, so about that surprise.
All right, no, before we go to the surprise, so we've got this as the main.
Yes.
We've got, what's our starter?
So our starter is an absolutely amazing fish, steamed fish in banana leaves.
Wow,
So we've got steamed fish in banana leaves. And then we have a very, very common dessert that people love, and that's brownie.
Wow.
So we have chocolate brownies, we have that steamed fish.
Spare ribs.
And we've got a rack of lamb.
A rack of lamb.
Not spare ribs.
Oh, okay, right. So now, we'd like to introduce you to our guest.
Yes.
He's come all the way. We brought him from another country, Merebank. Our very special guest, a very good friend of ours, a member of the Dinglings, and he's also done a lot of stuff on his own. He's been working in theatre for over 30 years. Please give a lovely Love at First Bite welcome to Dr. Sachu Anamale.
Wow.
We like the foley, we like the foley, we like the samosa, we like the vada, we like the vada, we like the gulgula. Hey guys, wonderful.
Hey, welcome, Mr. Sachu.
Welcome, Sachu. And
So what do you
let's
think
do
of
a
my-
little elbow greeting.
So what do you think of my food song? I came with
Very,
a
very,
appropriate
very
song.
good. Well
That
done.
is absolutely amazing. Wow. Did you write that on your own?
Absolutely.
But we're not making gulgulas, we're not making vada, we're making a rack of lamb.
All right. Oh, rack of lamb.
Yes.
Wow,
a
I
song
love that.
perhaps for rack of lamb?
Probably have to make one for you next time.
Next time we know.
Next
All right,
time.
so
Wow.
Sachu, before we get into this and we explain the rack of lamb and stuff like that, what happened to your guitar? It shrunk.
Well, this is my new favorite instrument.
Okay.
Yes.
Convenient to carry around, simple to play. I can just hold it and move around with no hassles.
What's
So-
it called though?
It looks like a guitar. People generally think it's a guitar, call it a guitar. Some guys think it's a toy. It's actually a ukulele.
A ukulele.
Okay, from Hawaii.
Hawaii.
There we
There you
go.
go, ukulele.
Yeah,
So we're going international today. Sachu from
Absolutely.
Merebank, ukulele from Hawaii.
absolutely.
Today we're doing a wonderful rack of lamb, as I said. And because it's quite solid, it's a good 2 kilos.
Wow.
We are going to start with this first because we want to get it roasted and we want to put it into the pan and let it very slowly cook.
Okay, that
So
sounds good.
although this is our main, we're going to be starting with it right away.
All right.
Just so that it has the cooking time while we're busy doing the other things. And the other things, of course, is we're doing a mushroom risotto.
Risotto, I can't say I heard of that. I'm sorry.
Kabeshan, can you
It's
tell?
rice from Italy.
Oh, you're joking, Kabeshan.
Well, I've seen it cooked similar to rice, so
Okay.
is that it there?
This is it
Oh,
here.
there's it
Oh,
there.
seriously, it is
Yes,
from
Yes,
Italy.
so there you
Okay.
go. You see, it's quite a lovely
No, it's got a totally
wild
different
rice,
look.
a lovely texture, fatter grain, short grain rice, and it also cooks absolutely. It's a very, very crunchy kind of rice.
Okay,
So it's
okay.
ideal for something that you want to like. If you want to throw this into a salad, you could. But I'm going to show you how we're going to cook this today.
Alright.
Okay. So there's our risotto, and we're going to put that aside. But we're going to start with this. But what I have done is I've asked my butcher to prepare this lovely rack of lamb. So all that it is, it's a lovely piece of lamb, and I'm going to just hold it up like this.
Which has already been.
It's been marinated,
Marinated.
because I
Looks,
wanted
yeah.
this to be seasoned for the entire night. So I did this yesterday, and when I say I had the butcher prepare it, he's trimmed off all the excess fat, and he's just made some little incisions so that when we're wanting to cut it, we're not going to have to saw it with a bandsaw.
Right, it
or
looks very
whatever.
good. Actually, there is a thin layer of fat, which I think is actually
Is
very
it
good for
very-
it.
yeah.
Oh, yes. So, of course, when you're trimming the fat off this, you're not going to remove all the fat.
Yeah.
That's part of the charm of having a rack of lamb.
Yes,
is,
absolutely,
for it
yeah.
to cook in some of
Okay.
that fat.
Right.
So what I want you to do is just to start to, we have marinated this yesterday.
Okay.
And what we have done is put some mustard, and we've put some pepper, and I've also put some coriander, and I've patted it down. I've put it into a bag, and I've let it just seep in there. All right.
Wow.
So today we're going to add some ginger, some garlic, some pepper, and some lovely salt, and then we're going to put this on the rack. I beg your pardon. We're going to then put this on the grill, and once it's browned on both the sides, we're going to put it into our pan and let it slowly cook.
Okay.
All
So,
right.
Wait for
Sachu,
this, yeah.
basically all the other things that have to happen now, it's your job.
All right, okay,
So you
I
take
don't
some
mind
pepper,
it. Yeah,
And you can put some pepper on. I know you
Okay.
like things very hot,
okay.
but remember you're cooking for me. Remember the last time you
Okay.
cooked, was it your birthday?
Well, I cooked for you a few times. Kavi.
Yeah, that's, well, I'm
few
talking about the
times.
time where it
Oh.
was so hot.
The first bad experience you had.
Right, well
Alright, that's
done.
the pepper
Such a
done.
lovely, generous sprinkling of pepper. And then we're going to do some salt.
Salt.
Sachu loves cooking, especially large quantities
Yes, he's
outside on the
amazing.
fire.
A man of many talents, a doctor of drama, and a musician, and a cook. So, of course, Sachu, I have here my very special spice. And because you're such a connoisseur,
Okay.
I'm going to ask you just to sniff that a bit. Not too closely because it'll get you
Yeah.
sneezing.
All right. I
What
got
do
a
you
little bit of
think's
a
in
cold, but there's dhania,
Yes,
there's garam masala,
right.
some turmeric,
Not the turmeric.
some jeera.
Jeera, no.
No, not jeera. Okay.
But you got 3 out of.
Yes, you got 3 of
5.
it. So basically, this is our Cajun spice.
All right.
It's our store-bought Cajun spice, but it does have the dhania because you can actually smell
Yeah,
it.
okay.
And it's got quite a generous amount of chili. It's got black pepper, it's got red pepper,
Oh,
it's
you're
got
putting pepper
white
again.
pepper. There we go, yes.
But all on one
Because
side. don't
remember
you?
as well that this is quite a large portion of meat, and we do want to flavor it adequately.
All right.
You want
So
to
then,
turn? No?
yeah, we'll just do it all on one side. I'm going to put a teaspoon of crushed garlic in there,
Garlic. Okay.
right?
Ginger as
and
well.
I have got some crushed ginger,
ginger.
and I'm just going
This
to
is
put-
going to be very nice. I can say right now.
Yes.
And I'm just hoping that I get to taste a bit.
Of
of
course,
No, no,
you're
you
going
will
to
taste.
it.
Don't
a piece
worry.
to take home,
Right.
maybe?
So Kabeshan,
okay.
of course, a piece to take home, you said.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm hoping quietly.
Yes, you can't come to our home and not take away a doggy bag,
All right.
and not just for your dog.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you know my
I
family.
know.
right?
Yeah.
You probably
So
give it
Kabi,
to your
you wanna,
dog before
you
they
want to
take-
get this
All
in
right,
here.
let's go.
You want to get your hands
Okay.
in there, and
Oh,
you're
I'm
going to
taking everything about that.
you're going to pat it down. You want to pat that down. Turn it around.
Massage,
you
massage it
pat
well.
it
Massage.
down. Right, there we
Don't
go.
give away our secrets, Sachu. I massage you quietly.
All right. So when you've done that now, Kabeshan, you want to just take this and place it on this little tray. the other way around. Yes. I'm going
Wow.
to clear that out. And I just want to show you what I've done.
Well, I don't wash up.
Yes. So, Sachu, I have taken the outside of the rack,
Hang on.
sharp knife, and I'm just scouring it down. All right. Just cutting some little squares in here, and this is going to make the fat very easy to render. All right. So it's going to literally drop off, and also when we put it on the grill, you're going to see what a lovely little pattern it makes as well. So just some slashes on your rack of lamb, and there we go.
Yeah,
So-
that will help the fat to melt as well, and that's
Yes.
going to cook in the fat, and that's going to be amazing.
Absolutely. So I'm going to move over to the grill now, if we could do that.
I'll bring this over. You can
Right,
go through
so
such
let's
a.
just move along. I'm going to turn this on high, and I am
Is
just
it
going
on?
to
Yes, it is on.
Drizzle some oil.
drizzle some oil, ordinary sunflower oil. And Kabeshan, you're going to take this and just place it. Oopsie. Right, let's put that down there.
How's that sound?
Wow.
Like a
so
bride.
and wonderful. All right, I'm going to wash that. I can smell
2
the garlic.
kgs of.
You're going to turn that over quickly,
Ribs.
Kabeshan.
Sorry, quickly.
Yes.
How quickly?
Or about now.
Oh, now.
Yes.
All right. It's so nice to see you guys enjoying the kitchen, enjoying cooking, Kubeshan.
Yeah, I know this is a surprise for you that
It is
I'm in the
actually,
kitchen.
That's good.
Right, there we go.
Yeah, I'm making a big mess.
No,
here.
you're not. It's okay. It's not so hot. I'm just going to give you a
Give me
towel.
a cloth, yeah.
Yes.
Just move it up a bit.
So there we
There
go.
you go. It's on this thing here.
Yeah.
That's why.
And Sach, if you look here now more clearly,
Yeah.
you can see the dhania. You can see the mustard that we've crushed
you're absolutely
in there.
right. You can
yes.
see it. You
But-
can see it also splitting up wherever you made those slits.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this was just to seal the flavor
yes,
in.
it's to seal it in. And I think you just want to turn it one more time.
You want to hold this?
Yes.
There you go.
There we go. You see why it's so essential for two people to be working together in the kitchen, Sachu?
Yeah, especially if it's 2 kgs of
Yeah.
Yes.
lamb. Yeah.
And I'm going to put in there now.
Right. So it's lovely because it's been sliced down, so you can actually just, let
But
it.
you can actually get the aroma of the spices as
Oh,
well right now.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
Ah, that's lovely. isn't
Wow.
it? Okay.
This is good.
So, Kabeshan, one last turn. You want me to hold that
One
again for
good
you?
turn deserves another.
All right.
Okay.
Now hold that. There we go. That's
Nice to be
absolutely
seen.
Wow,
amazing.
change the color already. Yeah?
Yes. So we, Sachu, if you can pick up the lid on the fryer,
Yeah.
just pick it up. Don't be so afraid.
I
Right.
started
And
my fear.
Kabeshan is going to pick
Alright.
that up, and he's going to place it
Just like this?
just like that, right that way as well. Yep. Into
Okay.
our pan. I'm going to turn this
Ah,
off.
made to fit.
Yeah.
Yes.
absolutely.
But before you close that, Sachu,
Yeah.
I have
Going to
here.
put all this in, no?
Nope. We want to throw that out actually.
Yeah, what is that again?
So this here is a chicken stock, and we use quite a bit of a chicken stock here.
Okay.
And there you go. And
So,
this
so
is
that's
going
going to cook in the chicken stock.
cook in a chicken stock, ever so slowly and gently
Watch.
until it renders down. The fat starts to sizzle. The meat, this cut becomes absolutely crisp.
Wow.
All right. So we're going to come back to that in about an hour. So we're leaving this to cook for an hour on medium heat. And in that fat, we've just sealed the outside, but all of that seasoning and the garlic and the salt and the pepper and the mustard is going to be working its magic. So one last peek at it, and then we're going to close this and come back to it in an hour.
I'm
Well,
impressed.
while we're standing here and just over this, we can maybe just chat to Sachu quickly.
Yes, well, I get...
While you get yourself sorted
Right.
out.
I must say I'm thoroughly impressed, Kubeshan.
I know.
Yes.
Huh? Who
With the
would
way
have
you were
thought all
performing.
those years ago I'd be cooking?
Absolutely, the way you're performing now, it seems like you've been doing this like your entire life.
Okay,
Great.
so just basically about Dr. Sachu Anamale.
Okay, what do you want to know? I think you know most of it
I
already.
read
but-
theatre, definitely. You've done lots of comedy. You've even done stand-up comedy.
Well, thanks to you, you dragged me
well.
into stand-up comedy.
And then you've also looked at music. Music seems to be your first love, though, right?
That's true. Even when I was involved in theatre, I'm always pulling music into it and find some way of pulling music into it. I think you know some of that. I grew up with music. You know, when I was little, for some reason, the guitar attracted me a lot. When I was about 12 years old, I started playing the guitar. And I remember from that time, I mean, I had a lot of friends, you know, who liked music, and we used to get together over the weekends, Friday nights, sit outside and play. And you know, the guys, the residents around, they used to listen to us late in the night, and in the morning they used to say, hey, your guys are very good, and you know, and we loved that. Yeah,
well, all self-taught, right?
Self-taught, all of us. My friends that used to play with us as well, all self-taught.
Okay, before we go and join Kamsala,
Yeah.
I see you got a T-shirt on that says Rasi Guys. You want to tell us about that family show band?
Yeah, Rasi Guys. Well, see, you know, because I love music so much, I thought it would be good for my children to play. The good thing was, all of them seem to have this natural flair for music.
By all, he means 3.
3 of them.
Yeah.
And I don't know, I think that's like rare. Normally you'll get 1, you know, out of 3, you know,
all
1
3
thing.
took to it.
But the entire 3, and my eldest son, Kashvin, is on the bass guitar. Daita is playing the keyboard, and Rishon, the small guy, is on the octopad, the drums. So we've got quite a nice.
So you got a family band going.
Yeah, yeah.
Very, very good. Okay. All right. So we were just talking about Rasi Guys, his family band.
Wow, that's amazing. I've even heard them play, and they're absolutely amazing. So the most wonderful thing I think you can ever gift your children is
A love for music.
No, not only a love for music, but for them to be able to enhance their own talent.
Yeah.
And you know, to create a platform for your children to perform and to nurture any kind of talent that you as a parent recognize is absolutely amazing. And also, you know, a lot of parents.
I think we're getting a lecture.
No, you're not. A lot of parents, you know, sort of don't realize the value
Of the arts.
Of the arts.
Yeah,
and the fact
absolutely.
that you, well, I suppose you're a doctor of drama, so there's no arguing with you in recognizing the talent sometimes in children and then being able to develop that. So I'm going to now lower this, now that we've come to a lovely little steam.
So that, ladies and gentlemen, is our main meal that's cooking.